All right. Are you all ready? Yes, yes. It's the new model debut. I see you all in there. I'm just getting everything all organized. Yes. Hello, how are you? Yes. So, I'm actually hiding myself right now because I want to explain something first. Okay? So, it's been. Okay, hang on. Let me adjust my microphone. Is it better? Okay. I can hear myself better. So, there's a few things I want to explain to you all. So, this is the Live2d model I put together with an artist called Gaius, just Gaius. His Twitter link is in my description. And first of all, so I know I've used 3 models. First was the Vroid model, which I stopped using after my Light the Way stream was finished. And that one I made myself in the Vroid studio. However, there was a problem with it. It was making my streams really scuffed. Like, to the point where they were unwatchable. So, the second model I used, the white-haired one, that was a lender model. It's from another VTuber named Nova. And you can find her channel within my subscriptions tab on my channel. And I'd like to thank her very much because it got me used to using Live2d. And about a month ago, I decided, I'm ready for my own model. So this is something I've been working on with an artist. And I'm going to show you all in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Here I am. I'm going to do some adjustments so you can see the full body better. So let me zoom out. Oh my gosh, too small. Okay. So this is the full body. Look at that. We got some physics going on with the horns and the wings. And look at my tail. It can move along with my body. Isn't that so exciting? Yeah, it is very pretty. Yes. This was a concept I came up with myself. So, I've been dropping lore hints, like on my Twitter account and other videos. So let me explain to you all what a Cambion is. So, a Cambion is a creature that is half human, half demon. So, yes. So you've probably heard of the story of the New Jersey Devil. Well, here I am. Yes. If my internet's kind of bad, that's okay. That's because. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I can wink too. Hang on. Yeah, so this is what I envisioned all along. So this was what I initially wanted as my design. I just didn't have the artistic skills to make it come true. Yes, so the New Jersey Devil is a folklore tale from the state of New Jersey, obviously, but so many, many years ago, there was a woman who had many children, and the 13th child, as she was giving birth, she yelled, "This child will be the devil." And yeah, I was born. At first, I appeared as a normal human baby, but as I got older, my more devilish traits started showing. And one night, I was frightened by somebody in my village, and so I transformed into a monster. And for many years, I was living in the Pine Barrens by myself until I met a group of people who are a lot like me. And they taught me to embrace my more devilish traits. But, I like to go out and have a party, and like go to concerts, go to cafes. But, I don't want to scare people. So I'm able to do this. Hang on. Oop. Yes, I'm able to. There we go. Still trying to figure out how to turn this all on and off, but that's okay. So I'm able to hide my devil traits at will. That was something that was granted to me by my papa. So, but, it is more comfortable for me to show off my devil traits, so I will use them more often than not, except for maybe the wings. But hey, if I get mad at somebody, I can just do this. Like if I get mad at a character or somebody I'm collabing with, I can just pop open these wings and cover them up. So you'll probably not see the wings out more because they do cover the screen quite a bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. It is a devil horse. You know how folklore can kind of get a little like, because a lot of the early years it was, the legend was spread by word of mouth, and you know how a lot of people like can say one thing, and when somebody else is repeating it, they can kind of get the words different, and it just translates differently. And sometimes, a lot of my sightings were in the dark, so I think people just, weren't always portraying me accurately. But once photography came around, then they were able to catch me on film. And that's kind of how my legend spread more, was all these pictures started showing up in these tabloids saying, oh, there's a devil out there, hunt it, bring it in dead or alive for a reward. So, yeah, I'm just going to bring back my devil traits. Thank you. Hi, Midnight. How are you? Hi, Avarice, Kione, Sai, Mal, Vile. That's all. That's everyone I see so far. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot something. Don't mind me. I'm quite old. So sometimes things slip my brain. Yes, but I can handle myself, and I can be quite elusive when I need to be. Like, I have made it this. I've survived many years. And I just, I'm good at hiding. Like, that's something, like, I'm a cryptid. Come on. Cryptids are really good at hiding and escaping when we need to. So it's just something we're good at. There are other people in my cryptid family. Yeah, I'll mention them once in a while, but it's kind of complicated, our relationship. But so yes, this happened. I'm not going to say how long ago. This was a while ago. I will just leave it at that. But around the time when they decided they wanted to capture me and bring me in, I met somebody who came to me and said, "You're very lonely, aren't you? By yourself out here in the wilderness." And they introduced me to a group of people who are a lot like myself, people who've been cast aside and kind of, how do I put it? Kind of outcasts like me. And those are my fellow VTubers within my group. Yes, they are all in my subscriptions tab. Some of you might already know them. Some of you might already subscribe to them. But that's how I came to be. I was introduced to them through somebody with a very compelling voice. That was a person who found me all those years ago and took me away to a place where I feel safe and welcome. And I feel very honored to be here today. All right, so I'm just going to zoom in on the face here because I want to show you the details. So there we go. So this is me. I really like the eyes. Those are my favorite. That's my favorite trait. And hair. I'm going to let you in on a secret. It's not my natural hair color. Yeah, just as I'm able to hide my wings and hide my like tail at will, I'm able to change my hair color at will. I'm a natural brunette, if that's okay with you all. Oh, hang on. Can I just ask you all something? How's the video quality? How's the video quality on your end? Okay. Because it might just be me. Because I have, again, like I said, I'm using dead mall internet. So, just let me know how it looks. Okay. Hang on. Okay, yeah, because, hang on, let me see. Because it says my connection's good. Yeah, it might be YouTube. Okay, hang on. Hello, yes, Papa. Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, I might need, it might be me. I am using a laptop to stream after all. Ooh, Monster Hunter. That is something I do want to check out. Yeah, so yes, it says that I'm streaming in 720p. I might need a better a better computer, but that's something that's gonna have to wait because, oh, yes, that's fine. You're always welcome in my streams, yes, Papa. And thank you for making me so beautiful. I hope you can hear me okay. I know English isn't your first language, but hey, that's okay. Yeah. That's Gaze Papa in chat right now. He is from the Ukraine. He is extremely talented, and he did both my art and rigging. So you can thank him for helping my vision come true. Okay, so yes, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I did have, yeah, I do have a new overlay. I am going to experiment with overlays and possibly even background music. But, I mean, I use Streamlabs, so hopefully there is a lot of options I can kind of play around with. So there's something else I need to show you. I have a few expressions. So I'm going to show you. All right, so the first one. Oh, I'm so scared. I know you all like to see me, like, you're going to see this frequently because I do like horror games and I scare easily. Yeah. Okay. Horror games are a recurring theme on this channel. So there's that face. Hang on. There we go. Oh, you all were blocking me. Yeah. All right. So this is what this is when I get confused at a puzzle game, which happens quite often on my channel. Because like I said, my brain, I'm quite old, so sometimes I don't know how to work these modern games. So thinking, all right, and the last one, my personal favorite. This is what I look like when I see, this is what I look like when I see Demon. Hello. Yeah, it does. Me when I see a hot character in a game. But yeah, those are my expressions. All three of them. This is when I see Mothman. I'm scared, confused, but also a little aroused. Yeah, Mothman and I go way back, but that's a story for another time. So, we have some, I do have some discussions, and I want your, butterfly, I like that. Yeah. So, I do have some things I want to kind of figure out. So if this channel is going to grow at all, I might need to come up with some hashtags. So, Questioning anger. I also love how expressive this is. The facial rigging is really good. Yes. Looking to the left, looking to the right. Okay, so I do want to come up with a fan art tag and like a live tag, maybe. But maybe there are other things too. Any others? I'm open to any other suggestions. So, what do y'all think? Let me just get a text box up here. Do, 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 do. Where is it? There it is. Hang on. Do, 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 do. Demonic Eden. Nice jiggle physics. Yeah. All right. So let's come up with some hashtags, okay? So first of all, I do want a fan art hashtag. Oh, yeah. Let me just, whoop, there we go. All right, so fan art. I notice a lot of people use like their live name and then so that's like let me just make sure like some of these hashtags aren't already being used. This might be kind of difficult because of I'm gonna be very rude here for a second, but because Musky Ass put that tweet limit thing on, so it might be kind of hard to see if it's being used, but I will do my best. All right, you know what, why don't we put on some background music? Do, 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 do. Hang on. Let me just see. Where is it? Hang on. Oops. Okay. Just want to add some background music, but just bear with me. Da, da, da. Thank you, John. How are you? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let me just see. what kind of source I have as the background music. Okay, that's a browser source. Okie dokie. Okay. Because I have it in my other tabs, but for some reason not in this one. There we go. Let's see if this works. Let's just play this. Hang on. Oh, geez. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. Right. Hang on. Okay. Why can't I hear it? Oh. Yes, yes. I don't know if Poets of the Fall is allowed. Okay. I'm sorry for the scuff. I'm trying here. Why? I can't hear it. Oh my god. Hang on. Let me just get a look at the other ones. I'm very sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you I told you I'm using dead mall like internet. This is like quite difficult. All right. Okay. Hang on. There we go. Okay, that was stupid. Alright. Pardon the scuff. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can hear it. Okay, I'm just gonna add audio source. Okay. All right. Bear with me. Okay, that closed out of it. Can you all hear it? It says it's stream only output. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's because I can't hear it. There we go. I don't know why I can't hear it. Hang on. All right, you know what? That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Yes, scuff is just par for the course with me. I'm very sorry. Yeah. I got it to work earlier when I was testing it out, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try playing it on my end. Okay. Turn that down. Let's see if this is picking it up. Okay, yeah, it's picking it up as a desktop audio now. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Now I can hear it fine.
The dreams.
Yeah, we can just... Is it good now? I can turn it down if that's okay. Let me just turn that down. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We got it figured out. All right, so let's get this figured out. So fan art tag. Sorry about that. All right, so fan art tag. It's a bit loud. I just turned it down. That should be okay. There we go. I turned it down a bit. Okay. And yes, this audio is royalty free. I did check. It's playing within Streamlabs. All right. So what most people like to have as their fan art tag is their character and then Illust. So I'm gonna check. I'm just gonna write this down first, and then I'm gonna see if. All right. I'm gonna see if that's used. All right, there we go. That's more. That's better. All right. Alright, so I'm going to check to see if that's being used. I got Twitter open. Hopefully I can see everything okay. Because I don't want to like crouch on anybody else's hashtags. Alright. Oh yeah, that's being used. Okay. Let me think. If you have any suggestions, you can feel free to drop them in the chat. That's fine. Now let's see if this one is. It looks like Waylist is available. Hang on. I see you all, but for some reason it's not. I think chat died. Hang on. There we go. Alright. So, looks like Waylist is good. So that's going to be the fan art tag. What else? What else? What else? Let's come up with a live tag. Live. All right. All right. So, what do y'all think? Live tag. Let me think. What would be good? I'm not good at this. But I'm looking at my phone because it's just easier. Let's see. Let's see if this is. That's being used. Idablos? That's cute. That's cute. I like that. But I mean, I'm gonna admit, I don't speak Spanish. Lo siento. Sorry, I'm just looking down at my phone, so if I make a weird face, that's just the camera picking up on a funny face. And like, I've been told I look funny when I'm trying to concentrate on something. Alright, alright. Diablos. Let me think. Ah, Diablos. EW. Okay. Hi, Yumiko. How are you? We're just trying to come up with some fan art. With some live tags. I think fan art and live is probably like essential. But if anybody has any other hashtags that I should probably make, then just let me know. I'm trying to come up with my live tag. E Diablos. That doesn't. E Diablos, maybe. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. I understand that people have things they gotta do. It is a Saturday night. I mean, I had to cancel yesterday's stream too because Eden. That's brilliant. Eden Art Alley. Let me see if that's being used. I will put that down and then I will see if that's being used. Ah! Yume, you're so smart. You're so much better at this than I am. That's so cute. Okay. I like those. Oh, okay. Well, drive safe. Drive safe. See y'all are wait. Yeah, I'm gonna check for you. Don't worry. Eden Art Alley. That one's good. That one's good. So fan art is Eden Art Alley. Yes. Okay. And live tag is Lively Eden. That's a good one too. So yeah, these are going to be my fan art and live tag. Is there anything else I should add? Feel free to throw it out in the chat. Yes, so okay, so I do want you all to have like creative freedom. So I am going to create a not safe for work tag that you all can, like a not safe for work, fix, whatever. That can be in this tag. So NSFW. And of course, this is the one that I have a decent idea for. So if any of you do create NSFW, just put it in this tag instead of the main art tag. Because it's just like a boundary thing. It's respectable. And I don't want anybody to be like scrolling through and then suddenly, boom, there I am, titties out. Okay. It's just a good way to curate things. So the one that I thought of is Yes. I didn't check to see if this has been used, but if it isn't, I'm claiming it. It's not. Yes, that's going to be the NSFW at tag. All right. Any other suggestions? I am open to it. But why don't we just... Send nudes, yes. GTA could be fun to play through. I did get a capture card, so I will be able to play games other than on the PC. Alright. Hang on. Let's do a posture check. There we go. Yeah, GTA is a lot of fun. But, alright, I think that's good for now. For any memes or something like that, you can put it in the live tag or like, hang on, why don't I'm gonna create a general tag too, if that's okay. So, this is just for anything else, like memes. If you just want to say something, if you just want to tag me in general and something, like, it'd be better to use like a hashtag rather than my mentions, because my mentions can get really messy sometimes. So why don't we come up with a general tag, just like things that you see on Twitter that you think would be really funny, or like game suggestions, or like streaming suggestions. Like, just use my general tag, okay? Let me just see if this is being used. Okay. Okay, this looks good. So, like, general tag is, like, just for anything else. Like, stuff that you would normally tag people in. Alright, so general tag is Eden Way VT. Okay? That's going to be the general tag. That's just like if you... Hi, Eden for general tag. That's cute. That's cute. I think we should probably keep it to my name. That might be the easiest for people to remember, because it also has to be something people can remember easily. All right. All right, so that's good. These are going to be the hashtags. Just make that bigger. There we go. Can y'all see that okay? So I'm gonna put it in the in the chat just in case. All right. No, I can't put it in the chat. Okay, that's fine. So these, yes. So these are going to be the hashtags. I'm going to cover my face with them very briefly. Okay. So, I'm trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to mention? But anyway, so, you know, I don't want to have like a typical debut. But, you know, I can do a brief Q&A. I can talk about what normally people talk about on a debut. I didn't prepare a slideshow or anything like that. You know, it's okay. I don't want to like say, oh, here's my Google slideshow. Here's my likes and dislikes. Here's my favorite anime and video games. Here's my favorite music. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let you all figure that out for yourself. This isn't Tinder. This isn't OkCupid. This is YouTube. And I'm sure you all can figure out my likes and dislikes just from watching. But, yeah. You know, that's just something I want to do. I want to set myself apart from everyone else, too. That's why I chose a model like this. It's less anime inspired, less moe, but I do like the more like it kind of reminds me of like a game design almost. Yeah. But you know, if you've been watching me for the past few months, you have gotten to know me a bit. And chances are, if I talk about something, if I say some like high praise of something, that means I do like it. I'm not somebody who just like talks about things to be irrelevant. I'd like to say my own thoughts. But so there is going to be a little bit of a content overhaul on this channel. And by that, I mean, I'm going to do more than just gaming streams. I want to do more karaoke. Like, I think those are fun, like a lot of fun. And once I get a hand cam set up, I do want to do tarot card readings or possibly even crafting streams. Or if you all really want to like see this, I can do art streams, digital drawing streams. But I'm going to tell you, I am really not much of an artist. So you won't be getting anything fancy out of me. You'll be getting doodles. But I will do my best. But I think it would be fun to do like, follow a Bob Ross tutorial in MS Paint with using your mouse. I think that would be a lot of fun. Or try to draw Pokemon from memory, because that's always a good laugh. Because I only know like the first gen. Again, like I'm really old and I didn't have time to keep up with the new generations. But there's also like, okay. Yeah, I can do painting streams. Yeah. With the hand cam. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe some watercolors, because with some paints, I have to be careful with some paints because I'm really sensitive to certain odors. That comes from being isolated in the Pine Barrens for years. Yeah, you know, when you're by yourself, kind of in the wilderness for a while, you do end up sensitive to certain things. So I do have to use low odor paint, but I will do my research on that. So another thing that might come up is I do have some health issues. This comes from, you know, as Cambion, we kind of have some strange, like, we kind of have some strange conditions. Like, yeah, overall I'm really healthy, but, you know, there might be some days where I don't feel too good. And that I will cancel streams that day. I will let you all know. Either on here or on Twitter. But please bear with me. It's hard being it's hard being a creature with all these problems, because, you know, we aren't common. Cambions aren't common. And I just feel like we don't really relate to others. Hello, guys. Hello, Papa. I got the music working. So, yeah, we just, being a Cambion, we're kind of in middle of being human. Oh, pottery wheel, like in that movie Ghost. That should be a lot of fun. But Cambions, yes. So, half human, half demon. My mother was a human. Yeah. Yeah, there's some people out there who are half angel, half human. So, yes, my mother was a human woman. She was also a bit of an outcast. And then she met my father, who is a demon. And they did connect really well. They had a lot in common. It was a brief affair from what I understand. But unfortunately, my father had to go. And a few months later, she had me. But okay. You're somehow younger than me, Papa. But that's okay. But yeah, they are tricky. But so yeah, my mother had me, and, you know, she was by herself. So unfortunately, she didn't make it. And this was during a time when medicine wasn't where it should be. But I was taken in by a very kindly family until, you know, my demonic traits started showing. And in order to protect those who were taking care of me, I left. And since then, I was living in the Pine Barrens until my VTubing family found me. But, you know, it's okay. I try not to let it get me down. I'm strong. I've survived this long. I won't tell the exact dates, but if you dig deep into your research of my legend, you will see just around the time I was born. But some things have gotten changed and lost to time. And people have used my image people have used my image on their own merchandise. I think that's really funny. The ice hockey team, the New Jersey Devils, yeah, they took my legend and put it on their sports jersey. Thank you, I am. Even though the family that took me in is long gone, I'll always remember them and be thankful for the kindness they showed me. And it's because of them that I learned how to be strong on my own and survive all these years. But now I'm safe. I'm in a place where I'm valued. And I just want to reach out to you all and tell you my story. And oh, that's okay. I do that too. Don't worry. If any of you are in the Discord server with me, you'll see that I'm always playing Minecraft. I always have Minecraft open. Don't ask me what I'm doing in there. That what I'm doing in my Minecraft server is between me and God only. I am building structures in there. But it's kind of my way of de-stressing. I mean, I was introduced to it not that long ago and I'm hooked. Maybe I will do some Minecraft streams. Like the survival Minecraft. That would be fun. But it's like sometimes I'll open Minecraft and like then 4 hours will pass and I'm like, huh? Oh, it's dark out now. Between me and myself only. But yeah, I'm willing to answer any questions. So if y'all have any questions, drop them in chat. Otherwise, I will just keep rambling on until, until I feel like going to bed. So, yeah. So I'm relatively new to streaming. Because like I said, like it wasn't until recently that I believe it was back in March. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it funny how a block game like that, like caught my attention? It is my surname, yes. So my actual surname is my mother's name, but I do kind of want to separate myself from my past. Horny Eden. That's cute. Oh my god. That's cute. Yes, White is my surname, but it's a surname I gave myself because my name has been lost to time. I'm sure you can find it in the legend, but I prefer not to be referred to it, please. Just don't call me that. So I will tell you why I chose the name Way. So this maybe happened a while ago. Okay. I'm not gonna like give the exact details, but so one actually, yeah, I'm gonna change that. Hang on, because that is cute. That is so cute, Yumiko. Hang on. Because I do like puns. Let me just... Yes, Horny Eden, yes. There we go. Yes, you see these horns. They do come in handy. They're like little handlebars, aren't they? You can grab onto them and go vroom, vroom, vroom. But let me check to see if that one's available, okay? I don't want to use a hashtag that's been already taken. It's available. Yes, it's available. Okay, we're going to use that because that's really cute. Yumiko, you're really good at coming up with these hashtags. I need you on my team. Wait, you already are on my team. So, back to my story about the origins of the Wei surname. So, I'm not going to exactly say how long ago this was. because this will really, really date. Horneden. Oh my god, that's cute. That's very cute. Yes. Okay. How about yes? Horneden. Yeah, because my name has that long E. There we go. Let me just double check again. Make sure that it's available. Oh my gosh. You know what this song sounds like? A little bit. Have you all ever played that game, Deadly Premonition? It's available. Yes, there we go. There we go. So Deadly Premonition has this one song where it's like a guitar and some whistling, and it's really hilarious. I don't know if I can play it on stream. It might be copyrighted, but just look it up. Yeah. Well, luckily these don't even have posts in them. So that's great. I'm taking them. Deadly Premonition. Yes, play Deadly Premonition, or at least watch it, because the game itself, the gameplay is not very good. But that's okay, because the story makes up for it. It's basically a playable Twin Peaks, and it's great. So anyway, back to my story about my surname. So, a while back, I'm not going to say exactly how long, there was this kind of a boom in emotional punk music. So, there was this band that formed, League of Legends, yeah. Yes, I see you playing that a lot in Discord, Papa. It's hard, I know. I've never played it myself. So back to my story. There's this. You did play yourself. But anyway, so there was this band that formed a while back. They do have kind of a gothic look, I will say that. But their music is very emotional. And two of the band members have the last name Way. And you know, the music did resonate with me. Stun. Oh, God. Hey. Come on. Yes, you all are very distracting. It's okay. So yeah, two of the band members have the last name Way. And I just thought, you know, that's such a cool last name. Thank you, Yumiko. So yeah, the band is called My Chemical Romance. They are from New Jersey as well. And, you know, I was looking for a new name, so I chose the last name Way. Apparently, there's this fanfic, like this Harry Potter fanfic, where the main character has the same last name as me. There is no relation, I promise you. No relation between me and the author. But, okay, yes. So, I've actually never played League of Legends. So, I do know that that show Arcane is based off of it, though. And it does look like a really interesting show. The animation is really nice, at least. So, going forward, we did do a bit of this last stream where we did a watch along, But I would like to do more. They are a lot of fun. And I did get kind of scared. I was a bit scared, yeah. Slender Man is another cryptid, but he only came around in recent years. So that is something we in the VTuber community like to call malding. That it is. So you might not see me playing games like that very often because, and this is so sad as somebody who can fly, but I get motion sick. I get motion sick and I fly to like get around. How sad is that? Like, I don't know why, but it's like, I mean, it's fine when I fly around. I can just, but I can't fly long distances, so, I mean, okay, I can't fly for long distances. Black background for now. Black background for now. Mainly because the text shows up easier. Oh, okay, okay. I'll type it in the chat, okay? Okay. I'll type it. I hope that helps. But black background for now, because I wanted to be able for you all to see the text easier. And it's easier for me, too, seeing it like that. Huh. Oh my goodness. My favorite creepypasta. Oh, you like the keyboard sounds? Aw. I want like a really loud keyboard, but since I'm using a laptop, it's just a little clicky. But I want one that's like super loud, so when I type, it just goes. Okay, so my favorite creepypasta, and this one's a classic. So my favorite creepypasta is Candle Cove. So Christob is a genius. He also did Local 58, I believe that's what it's called. We can do a watch along on that too. But so Candle Cove, there's just something about watching something when you're young and then like remembering the show like very vaguely, especially those weird public access shows, because that's what I watched for a while. Because again, we don't get cable out in the Pine Barrens. It's quite dead out there. So it's so good, isn't it? So yeah, for a while all I had was an antenna that I installed myself. Yeah, Candle. Okay, so the reason why I love Candle Cove is because it feels like when you're reading it, I originally thought it was real because of like how it was structured. Yeah. Maybe I can read it. But so this was recent because, you know, when streaming came around, I was able to watch TV more. So there's a show that came out on the Sci-Fi Channel called Channel Zero. And the first season was based off of Candle Cove. And I feel like it was a great expansion on the original creepypasta. And let me just say, the set design in that show, the creature design, was great. Like, I have never seen any creature like that unhinged. They really let the designer like go all the way, and that's what I love. But yes, so season 1 of Channel Zero, I believe it's available for streaming on Shudder or Amazon Prime. Go watch it. It's so good. But yeah, that's my favorite creepypasta. I also, so also my first creepypasta, I will go into that for a bit, was again an ERG, was Ben Drowned, a classic. Because when a few years back, I got my hands on a Nintendo 64. Someone just left it in the dumpster, and I'm like, why do you want to throw away a perfectly good system? So I did play Majora's Mask, and yeah, my cartridge was a normal cartridge. But then, you know, when I started getting more active on the internet, back when I was still using, like, I think it was DSL, I stumbled across that, and I was like, oh my god, like, what if my cartridge becomes haunted because of this? But it turned out it was just somebody with good game modding skills, but still, you know, it's always fun. But that's what I love about creepypastas, is in a way they feel almost real, like they could be real life. The way they're written, at least a good creepypasta, it feels like you're reading something real. But no, it's just somebody's imagination going wild, and I think that's great. But so if you have any recommendations, feel free. The bygone age of life asunder, long since quelled by newfound wonder. Huh. But if you all have any good creepypasta recommendations, you can either put them in chat, in the video comments if you are watching the VOD, or you can just put them in the general tag on Twitter, and I will look through that. I don't know if Musky Ass has fixed that rate limit problem yet, but I hope he did, because that was really frustrating, especially on a day where I really wanted to promote my live debut stream. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, I got a background. So I will use this next stream. But but you know, I do want to evolve with this channel and get to know you all better, and you know, maybe you can get to know me better. Is there anything else you would like to know? I will answer all questions regarding what I like, dislike, my persona, anything really. But so I will say, like, this, before I got into VTubing, I wanted to be sure I was comfortable streaming at first, so that's why I didn't get my own Live2d model right away, because these things are expensive. And I wanted to be sure that streaming was something I would like doing before I invested that money. But now, I'm glad I did. Because now I can build an image and figure out ways to connect with people better using this is the face I'm going to be using for a very long time. But I just want to reach out to you all and get to know everybody better, get to know this community better, and hopefully collab with people within my community. I need to figure out how to get that set up and what we can play. We can one collab I proposed was Phasmophobia, because I know you all like to watch me scream and swear and suffer and basically get angry at my computer and at everything. I know you all find that hilarious. But, so that's one idea. But, yeah. Good night. Good night, Papa. Thank you very much. I can also do English teaching streams, because I think that would be a lot of fun. Because I know I do have some ESL speakers in my fan base. So I think, you know, I'm not the best at English, but I can teach you all some fun phrases. And you can also learn English kind of well when I read things out loud, like visual novels. Oh, another collab is I want to do visual novel dubbing. I was thinking Higurashi. I think that would be a lot of fun. And I just want to like have fun and get to know you all and connect with my audience better. And hopefully I can reach out and touch people's hearts. And you all can, you know, maybe I can even spread VTubing to a wider audience. Who knows? I mean, I do want to bring people happiness and joy. And, oh gosh, this music. Aha. Oh yeah. Yes, make all the memories. I will say I will be here for a while. And like, yeah, being like, so I will be here for a while. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mal, thank you. But I want to bring people joy. I want to be the type of person that after they have a long day at work or school, I mean, my channel's 18 plus, so maybe classes in college, but I just want to be the person they tune into after a long day and just kind of relax and have somebody to laugh with, and like maybe somebody they can chat with, or somebody who will listen and be there for them, be like a consistent presence. But thank you, thank you. Thank you, Midnight, you are too. Look, we're being blessed by the moon goddess today. So, yeah, I do want to continue to grow and do things that make you all smile, and maybe potentially do things that make me suffer a bit, but all for good content. But it's okay. Yeah, I've been around for a while. I've been through it. I've been through it. And I just want to share my wisdom and what I've learned throughout my years on this earth. Oh, yeah, it is. Someone's comfort streamer or comedy streamer. Because there's some VTubers that you watch because they are just so funny and like lively and entertaining, and I do want to be that too. But so content moving forward. So I do want to do hand cam streams with painting and possibly cooking, but cooking might be pre-recorded because I have people living with me. I was taken in by another family. But so yeah, this family I've been with for a while. They're very loud, so you might hear them yelling in the background. I did put a noise gate on my... Hello, sire. I did put a noise gate on my microphone, so hopefully that helps, but sometimes you can hear them slamming doors, and that's okay. But if we're cooking streams, I will have to use the kitchen, so I'll probably have that be pre-recorded content and I'll upload them as regular videos. And I will share the recipes too if I manage to come up with anything good. I also would love to do some ASMRs. I currently do not. That's okay. Oh, we got some friends in the chat. That's good. So anyway, I do want to do ASMR streams. I don't currently have a specific ASMR mic. That would be something I'll invest in later on. But that would probably be pre-recorded because of my loud ass family. Like love to meet them all, but yeah. You know, you have a loud ass family when your way of communicating is just yelling through the walls. Yeah, it would be, because I do want to like get into some voice acting, and you know, my Oshi does do ASMR, RP ASMR, but I don't know if I would do that live. I would probably do that pre-recorded and then upload as a video. Thank you. I can, hang on. Vibe check. It's like, hello, how are you all doing? I'm gonna help you all sleep tonight. And then it's like, hey, Eden, did you feed the cat? And I'm like, not now. So yeah, that's why I won't do it live. Oh yeah, vibe checks have like happened multiple times on the stream. Like, there was one point where somebody said something really personal during one of my streams, and I was like, not now. And I actually had to edit it out of the VOD. So yeah, it happens. Guys, what even was a vibe check? I don't know. Just like a vibe check. Just big smack in the face reminding me, oh wait, I'm literally streaming in like a guest bedroom. Like, I don't have like an actual recording studio or anything like that. And honestly, my recording booth quotation mark, is like a walk-in closet, because it does actually have great acoustics in there for recording things, which I think is absolutely hilarious. But yeah. So maybe I do want to do some other things. Yeah, all good things in time. Hopefully as I grow, I can monetize some things, and I can use that money to invest in more fun things for you all. In no time. I hope so. But it's okay. You know, growth is growth. Whether it's slow and steady or becoming viral practically overnight, it all happens. But, you know, we just have to be patient and just keep doing what I want. Honestly, I'm not here to please anybody other than just being myself. So I'm going to make the content that I want to make. And yeah, that's just what I hope to do with my channel. And whether that content involves me either whispering into your ear or me screaming at my computer and screaming at things chasing after me. But I'm just gonna keep doing me. Like, I might look different, but I'm still me. This is the same voice, the same person. I just had a different form for a little while. And that's okay. That's because my true form wasn't ready yet. But that's okay. So, anything else you all want to know? I'm having a good time talking to you all. Just saying. Yeah. You do your own thing, Eden. Thank you. I think another thing I want to do is so I have kind of esoteric interests. I will admit to that. So you might see, we might do like, I don't know, just like internet browsing streams. Just random video watch-alongs. I have another account, because this account is like, yes. Hang on. Duke Nukem. I know that one. You can't please anyone. I can't do a Duke Nukem voice. It's very deep. Hang on. I'm gonna rip off your head and shit down your neck. I can't do that. Sorry. I'm not John St. John. That is a very grovelly and deep voice. But like, so yeah, just do me. I'll do me. And yeah, we'll do like weird video watch-alongs, because this account, it's all VTubing stuff. But like my main account that I've had for several years now, that I use for everything else, the video feed itself is just so freaking cursed. Duke, yes, he is. He is. But the video feed that I have is so cursed. It's like, oh, here's like the disturbing video games iceberg, or here's just like a video on the most irradiated man ever, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'll click on that and I will watch it and hopefully not have nightmares. But maybe we can do watch-alongs for those, because I found some interesting things on the weird side of YouTube. I bet that's why I won't show whatever's on my YouTube home screen, because it's all very cursed. Like, I can't decide which is worse, like my YouTube For Me page or my Twitter bookmarks, because my Twitter bookmarks is full of things, horrible things. But again, that is something, you know, when you've lived a while, you get curious about certain things. So it's just like, oh, this Gianni Machagrano. Huh. But it's just like, you just get curious about certain things, and it's like, oh, okay, what's the timeline for, like, brain surgery? And then it's just like, oh, okay, they used to just drill holes in people's skulls. So yeah, that's another thing that might happen on this channel, is me just like sharing horrible things. But I have a sense of morbid curiosity, and I'll be sure to like give you all warnings when that happens. When I have those streams, I will tag them. But I mean, I know some of you are kind of squeamish or spook easily, so I'll be considerate of that. Just trying to think what... I think another thing that could be interesting is, you know, maybe I could bring some of my friends on here. We can do like a kind of a bit of a talk show where I introduce you all to them and you can get to know them a bit better. Oh, yes, yes. That is something I'm very good at. Like, I honestly consider myself, like, like, yes, I can be a bit, like, flirty and stuff like that. I can be goofy. But, like, the one thing I really excel at is just telling people the most horrible things. And, hello, hello. And we could also do movie watch-alongs. Like, granted, I won't show anything, like, if I'm disturbed by it, I won't show it. Like, I will show genuinely good stuff. But, like, I've seen things. I was looking at the disturbing movie Iceberg, and I will say this, I've gotten only down to tier 3. I've seen Martyrs, I've seen Solo. But I feel like, yeah, that would be great. I can do some interviews. Yeah. I do love movies and film, and I feel like it's all, even if it's a movie you've seen 100 times, it's still fun to just like hear another person's commentary on it. And that's what I like to do with movies. And I will try to pick out good stuff that I want to show you all, stuff that I think is good. You will see it on the schedule. I will put it on the schedule. So, tier lists. Oh yeah, those are always fun. I did one a while back for romance tropes and indie game and like indie horror games. I had some pretty hot takes. I can do one for my friends, like the Discord server. I could do like, okay, who is say so, who is say sont, and who is just like in the absolute pits of depravity. And I will back up my claims. I will absolutely back up my claims, because some of you have been caught in 4K in that Discord channel, especially in certain tabs. But yeah, they are. You know what movie is turning 50 this year? Oh my gosh, yes. Hot take. Have her forever. But, haha. Blame it on George? Yeah, I've watched a few of his things. I was actually watching something earlier. I forget what, though. I do like Wendigoon, though. Wendigoon's also great. I like how his videos are podcast style, which it makes it good to like listen to when you're on the go. But yeah, I can do tier lists. I can do retro games too. Once I get my Nintendo Game Pass thing set up again, do some retro games that I enjoy. I know I've mentioned this before. I do too. He's so good. Yeah. He's really great at producing videos, producing watchable videos. I think that's awesome. He's really good at what he does. And hello. He is from Appalachia, like a lot of my friends are. So I think that's really cool. So yeah, yes, I do love retro games. And once there was something I did early on in my channel, and this was actually recommended to me by my mod Vile, but there's this game called Kowloon's Curse, and I'm definitely going to play the new upgrade when it comes out. It is super cute, and he's cute too. I will admit to that. He is very cute. He's an attractive man. But like I do want to, what was I saying? Yeah, Kowloon's Curse. So that is, it's a new game, but it's in Dreamcast style graphics, which I absolutely love. And I played the first demo, but I believe there's an update coming very soon, so I will be playing that too. And there was a bit of a joke I had going on during the stream. Oh, you can actually get Silent Hill 4 on GOG, I believe. You don't need to emulate it. I don't want to like promote emulation on this channel because, yeah, I do care about supporting devs, but I believe if it's abandonware, then it's okay. Like, if it's one of those... No, I didn't. That sounds really cool, though. But, like, yeah, Calmoon's Curse. So, I didn't know this at the time I played it, but apparently they got... Okay, they got the guy who did, like, the... I believe he did the... Sorry. He did some of the art for Serial Experiments Lane. They got him on board for the art direction and music, and I think some of the story writing. And that's a classic if I've ever seen one. So I didn't know that at the time I played it, and then I was looking at some of the concept art and I was like, oh my gosh, I can totally see that. So we're going to be playing that too. Another thing I want to do is I do want to support more indie devs, so I will do itch.io browsing, and I will just basically play anything that catches my interest, or if I like see something, you know, that other streamers are doing that I think looks interesting, I'll play that too. But I'm gonna warn you all, I have some kind of obscure tastes, so there will be some games that are just like, oh, what is this? What is this? But that's okay, because I'm doing something I enjoy. You don't have to do things that are popular. You just have fun. And you know, if you're having fun and if you're engaging, then your audience will find you. That is something I learned in the past 3 months. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention was so my goal before I did my Live2d model debut was to reach 50 subscribers. And I reached it the other day, and that made me really excited. Because if anything, again, like I said, growth is still growth, regardless of how long it takes. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just, you know, I have ADHD brain. That's okay. Trying to think, is there anything I need to discuss? Thank you. The first of many milestones, yeah. That's the thing, like, it was really hard at first to get views and to get people to subscribe. But then about 3 weeks ago, I noticed my streams were getting a lot more likes and viewers. And I was like, okay, what happened? And it was just like, oh, I must have done something to get the algorithm to favor me a bit. But, you know, sometimes you just kind of hit that sweet spot when it comes to promoting yourself. And so far it's been good. It's been steady. I've doubled my subs in about a month or so. So hopefully I can maintain that. But, you know, yeah, persistence. Also, I noticed that the algorithm does favor frequent uploading and frequent activity. It does favor, like, people who are engaging. So, yeah, thank you so much, EMA. Thank you, everyone. But, you know, it's like that thing where, like, the more engagement you get, the bigger you grow. Like, the faster your growth is. So I do think it might have something to do with that. But also, I'm like, I'm not too active on Twitter, but I should be more. Like, especially now that I have my own brand. But yeah. I knew, like, early on, I did have some doubts as to whether this was the right thing for me to do, because this wasn't even like a thing at first. Like, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna like see if streaming is right for me, because I before I started streaming, before I made my channel, I was looking for creative output, and I just like didn't know what. And then I saw people like, at first I thought these were like AIs, these like VTubing, it was just an AI. Well, I mean, some of them are, but like sorry, I have something in my eye. But Neuro is an AI. But then I realized, oh wait, there are people behind these avatars, like. And I thought, okay, do I need like a fancy camera or motion capture suit? So then I asked somebody in real life who I knew was a streamer, and she said, oh no, anybody can do it, all they need is just either a phone or a webcam. And I was like, what do you mean, it's that easy? So yeah, I started playing around with it, like exploring things, following VTubers, and kind of getting to know about the culture. And then I was like, okay, if anybody can just like turn on a webcam and just download an app for streaming, then if anybody can do it, then I can do it. So yeah, I was just like messing around with the settings, and the first people in my audience were people who knew me offline, like a few friends from my job. Yeah, can you believe that somebody like me has a day job? Gotta eat somehow. It was people who I knew from work and people who are just like in my social circle. They were my first like viewers. And then I started like interacting with people within the community. Yeah. Ashen, by the by. Okay. So you're gonna try to platinum it? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vile. I am doing my best. Yeah, I believe Vile was my first ever viewer. But he knows me IRL. That's okay. First viewers were people who knew me offline. And then I started networking and meeting other people in the community, and like even in fan communities of other more popular VTubers, and that's just how I grew. Because honestly, nowadays, it's less about like, especially with social media, like anything with content creating or social media, it's more about like how well you get along with others or how well you can interact with people than anything, honestly. Like being like the solo Sigma VTuber, that's just not gonna go anywhere. But I do like interacting with others and, you know, saying funny things in other people's like chats or comments. Aha. Wow. Oh my gosh. Good luck with that. So going off on that tangent, Sai, honestly, I'm not somebody who platinums games because it's just like too time consuming for me. So the only game I've platinum on Steam is a game I unfortunately can't play on this platform. Like, can't play on YouTube. I need to figure out where to go on for that if I want to stream it. But it's called Immortality by Sam Barlow. That game is just incredible, and that's the only game I've ever platinumed. I literally went through like a guide to get all the achievements, and I'm like, I platinumed this game, like this masterpiece. But unfortunately, I don't think I can stream it here due to some of its content, and I don't want to get banned. I might be able to do it on Twitch, but I don't know how strict. So I will do a quick summary. So Immortality is about this movie star called Marissa Marcel, who only made 3 movies. However, none of her movies were ever released, so for various reasons. And you, the player, somehow get a hold of her, all the film reels of her, not safe for work stuff. Yeah, that's the problem. So you get a hold of all the film reels, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to reconstruct the film by going through all the pieces and finding like clues. And then you do this thing called cross matching, where you find one object in one clip and it brings you to the same object in another clip. So it's kind of just like the more you unlock, the more that's revealed to you about what is happening, about why none of her movies were released, and there are just some very strange mysteries going on. And the more you dig into it, just the more complex the narrative becomes, and how there's more going on than initially thought. It's just one of those games where the more you dig into it, the more mysterious it becomes. And I think the way they did that was brilliant. Sam Barlow, you're brilliant. you're brilliant. Yeah, I heard Fansly is good for that, so maybe I'll look into that. Like, I know Fansly is where people like to go for more mature topics. I know a few of my friends have an account there, so that might be something to look into. But yeah, I do wish there was more space for that. Unfortunately for me, like, at least in the US, there's still a lot of sex negative like connotations for everything. It's gotten better, but overall people are still really like afraid of that content. But I'm just like, okay, you can't show boobies, but you can show somebody's head like exploding, and that's fine. You can show violence, and that's fine. But heaven forbid you show a bit of nipple, like, or like, I just don't get it. Why is violence okay, but something that is perfectly healthy isn't? Yeah, time to normalize it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be open about things and be more positive. And it's okay. I mean, if it's really not your thing, I get it. And exactly. I mean, we're all naked underneath our clothes, aren't we? Like, nudity isn't even like sexual in my opinion. It's just like natural. I mean, you take a shower you get naked to take a shower. Exactly. The human body is beautiful. I agree. Yeah, ads too. It's like, but only certain kinds. Like, I believe Mayoshi has talked about this before, about how sexuality is okay if it appeals to heterosexual men. Like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm well old enough to be an adult. Like, I am an adult. Like, I'm old. Okay. Okay, I've been alive a very long time. And part of living is connecting with other people and being intimate with other people. And did I even talk about this? But my father is an incubus. So the demonic part of me is a succubus. And that's just in our nature. Yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. So it's just in my nature to be this way. But I don't see it as anything bad. Like, yeah, exactly. We got some hot takes coming in here. But it's just like anything that isn't targeted towards heterosexual men is just seen as like bad or negative. But the thing is, yeah, we're old, very old. The thing is, like, I'm. Aw, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we are, we are. A lot. I mean, we have a bad reputation, but most of us are just really friendly. You just want to have fun, you know? But it's just like, I'm going to be honest with you all, and this is just part of my nature. But when it comes to like preferences, I don't really have any. So, yeah, happy Pride. But that's okay. But I feel like, as both a woman and a queer woman, like, it's very, the stuff that is supposed to appeal to me is very looked down upon. Even though women are major consumers of romance and erotica. Like people like us spend so much money on it. Like the romance novel industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. But why is it so frowned upon? Like, that's my real question. And like, yes, being a queer woman too means that unfortunately often that part of my sexuality is used just as something to look at. It's not even for my own pleasure, it's used for a straight man's pleasure. And I think, it's my turn to own something like that, okay? I love beautiful women. I'm going to be honest about that. I love beautiful women. And I love beautiful men. And I love non-binary people. That's okay. And that's my own. That's my own deal. But, I mean, if you're struggling with being, with like your sexuality, just to like let you know, like, you're always welcome here. It's okay. Like, whether you're straight, gay, bi, ace, like, it's all welcome here. Or whatever you choose to call yourself. Like, there is so much out there. Yeah, yeah. Bi-pan solidarity right here. But it's just like, whatever you call yourself, whatever you feel, you're welcome here. It's okay. And that includes all gender identities too. Like cis, trans, non-binary, genderqueer, all welcome. All welcome. Like, come here, let me kiss you all. But this is an inclusive, safe space for everyone, okay? Like, everyone's welcome. And please be yourself too. If you want to be down bad in chat, that's fine. That's fine. You can be down bad for me. If you want to, not safe for work art is welcome. Yes, just be respectful. Just be respectful. not safe for work is okay. Just keep it in the tag. Shipping, for me, I would prefer it if you put it in the not safe for work tag, as even if it's not technically not safe for work. But that's mainly just so we can keep that stuff separate from the main art tag. And like shipping, I mean, it's very funny if you do ship me with like some fictional characters. I would love that. Like, that's fine. But with other VTubers, just make sure they're okay with it first too. Like, if it's okay with them, it's okay with me. Like, if somebody says they don't want to be shipped with female VTubers, then don't ship me with female VTubers, okay? Like, that's really my own boundaries. Just like keep it in the not safe for work tag and just make sure that everyone's okay with it. Like, you have my full permission for anybody and any fictional character, or even yourself. I don't care. Like, I'm not going to like stifle anybody's creativity, but yeah. Yeah, if you're still trying to figure it out, that's okay. That's okay too. There are actually a lot of really good resources out there for figuring that out, or if you're more of a figuring out by doing, that's okay too. Just stay safe. But I just want to be like transparent here with my streams and with my audience. But I want to encourage exploration regarding identity, and even through artistic mediums. Like, I support it all. Like, it's all good. Just be sure to use the tags. That's all I'm asking. Use the tags. They're there for a reason. But yeah, so what else do I want to talk about? I do want to get to a point in my channel growth where I can do charity streams. Hey, that's okay. You can use both too. Like, I know people who use both labels. That's okay. Like, you can still be unsure. You can use whatever fits. Like, same with pronouns. You can use whatever you feel works, whether it's like he, she, they, or even neo pronouns. That's okay. I will say mine are she, her, but I don't mind they, them either. Okay. Either is fine. Okay. But like, you know, it's okay to experiment. It's okay to not be sure. Heck, I know people who didn't even come out until they were like in their 50s. So there is no rush. No rush. Just like be safe with exploring that stuff. And also, like, it's okay to like change, you know, if you figure out that one thing doesn't fit you anymore and something else suits you better. Like, it's okay to change. It's okay to briefly identify as one thing and then find out you're something else. Like, that's the beauty of being human. Sometimes you learn new things about yourself, or things change, or like, even when you're growing up, like, even if you're still like aging or getting older, like, you do change. And that's perfectly okay. Like, I will still care about you regardless of what you call yourself. Okay? Yeah. But that's all good. All good. So let's lay down some rules here. Chat rules. Okay? Be sure that you all stay on topic, and just be polite to each other. Be polite to me. I don't mind light teasing, but some days I'll not be feeling myself or just not feeling great. So just keep it lighthearted. But so yeah, be nice to each other. Um, don't mention other streamers unless I mention them first. That's okay. And please try to keep the emotes to a minimum too. Like, I get overwhelmed if I see like walls of them. So maximum of 3 per chat is okay. What else do I want? Yeah, just no spam, no overuse of emotes, be respectful, and stay on topic. That's all I ask for. And also, I won't tolerate any bigotry or prejudice. Obviously, like what everybody else says. But, you know, like, for me, it's just really anything. The basic rules go. Yes. Obviously, if any streamers pop up in chat and I'm not like looking, feel free to mention that they're there so I can say hello. So, another thing. And you can be down bad for me, but don't like be down bad for other chat people in the chat, because that might like weird them out. And please, if you can also be down bad for the characters in games, like I will be down bad for them too. And feel free to join in on that, because that's a lot of fun. And there will be polls at the top too. So if I'm like unsure about something, yeah, I can enter them later, like when I'm done streaming. What else? I'm trying to think. What else would be a good one? Oh, yeah. So, this is kind of bad with some of my other streams, but I do want to like. It wouldn't necessarily. It wasn't annoying at first, but I feel like if it's done too much, then I will get mad. So I'm just gonna nip it in the bud now, but no backseating and no spoilers unless I ask for some backseating help. And if I'm struggling with something, don't backseat unless I explicitly say it's okay. Okay? Like, it's no fun when I'm trying to play a game and people are just like spamming things. Yeah, I can do that. People are just like spamming things in the chat, because also there is a slight delay with what I say versus what you all hear. So likely backseating wouldn't be any help except making me only more frustrated. So that's why I'm not allowing it. Oh, excuse me. But like, if I ask for it, then it's fine. Oh, Zach, it's okay. Don't worry. Glad to have you here. Like, I understand people have other obligations, or sometimes they just don't, for whatever reason, they don't get the notification I'm going live. It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen that in streams, and I'm just like, yeah, like malting is very funny, but like, it just like makes me feel bad when the chat is doing nothing but picking on the streamer. But and it sometimes it feels like and I experienced this. Thank you. Yeah, let me cook. Let me cook unless I ask for help. Okay? But like, I can like see I've seen like streamers get mad at the black staining. It just like completely ruins the stream for me. But like, molding is funny when it's directed at the game. That's how I feel about it. Like, when I get mad at a game, you will hear me like you will hear me talking mad shit to the character. Like, you will hear me bad mouthing the character. And I'll try not to bad mouth the game. Like, look, if I bad mouth a game, that just means I'm bad at it. Like, there's nothing wrong with the game. There's something wrong with me. Also, like, another thing. So, I do have slightly arthritic hands. So, if I have to end a stream early, that's because my hand really hurts and I don't want to make it hurt anymore. Like, again, it comes from being Morbin. A lot of the issues I have do come from being a Cambion. Like, there's a reason why we are rare. So it just comes from, you know, it's complicated. I don't exactly understand it myself. But there are conditions we are more at risk for. And I just happen to have them. Like, so this is kind of, this might be a bit TMI, okay? But incubi and succubi are known for being very flexible. Yes, we're known for being very flexible, okay? And full incubi and succubi, like, are able to bend different ways and, like, do different, contort themselves comfortably. However, I have demon joints, but human ligaments, let's just say that. So basically what happens is I hyperextend my joints unintentionally, but then my ligaments, like, hurt. Like, my joints hurt if I overextend them too much. And some days it gets to the point where I can't really do much. And this is really sad. And I don't mean to be a downer about this, but there are days where I have trouble even walking. And those are like the especially bad days. So I will not stream on those days. I will let you all know when I'm having those days. But again, I don't want to injure myself while I'm streaming because that will just take me out for a while, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just being, yeah. So I'm just being upfront with y'all about that, okay? Another thing is, again, like I mentioned earlier, I have certain sensitivities, like whether it's with like my sense of smell, my sense of hearing, yeah. So that sometimes certain games become sensory overload, and if they are, I will turn them off. And usually you can tell when I'm starting to get overwhelmed as I get really irritable, but I will try to like end it early before I get too irritable, like, because I don't want to be mean to you all. And again, like I said, motion sickness. Another thing is, and this has been a problem as of late, is I'm also sensitive to air pollution, especially. And this is just something I'm gonna be honest with you about, but I'm sensitive to like environmental pollution. So anytime there's like nasty stuff in the air, like today even, I will not feel great. So I will do my best. It's what humans call asthma, essentially. And I do have an inhaler that I use, and so if I need to like step away to use it, I will like let you all know. But it's not to the point where it becomes an emergency. I can usually tell when I'm having a hard time. But my inhaler does affect my voice, so you will be able to hear it. But I just want to be honest with you all about the things I struggle with being a Cambion. And this, like, don't feel bad for me. This stuff isn't going to kill me or whatever. I'm strong. But, you know, I got to look after myself first and foremost. Because when I take care of myself, that's when I can truly deliver the best of my work to you all. Okay? But I will always be open about how I'm feeling that day. Just, like, don't get mad at me if I gotta cancel streams, okay? That's why I'm being so honest with you and open with you all, just so you all understand, okay? There's a few... Let me think if there's anything else I want to bring up. I do have some real-life obligations coming up. Like I mentioned earlier, I did have some car trouble yesterday, and that was not fun. So I might have to actually lessen my streaming schedule just so I can work more to kind of recoup the loss I got. Because I still... Yes, thank you very much. You're so nice, thank you. But yeah, so I will try to stream when I can, but I also gotta pay people. Yeah, gotta pay people. But that's okay. It's okay, I'm not like put out extremely horribly, but I just gotta be smart. So I will be picking up more hours at work. I won't tell you exactly what I do for work. But it is, how do I explain it? It's very normal. It's not anything exciting. It's very normal. Like, I work with other people, like other streamers and people who are more hobby streamers, but it's not anything exciting. It's quite boring, actually. But oh, I do hope to recoup the loss I experienced yesterday. So I will do my best and just make sure I'm here for y'all. I mean, you have like, what, 41 videos to catch up on. Yeah. I mean, you all are probably busy too. And like, if I'm not streaming, you can always watch my friends. Like the other streamers. Like they're in the chat. They're in my subscriptions tab. They are very talented people. You can always watch them. Or you can watch other streamers you enjoy. Or just like, I don't know what you else like to do, but I don't know. Yeah, go read a book or something. Like if I'm not streaming, go do something to enrich yourself. That way when you come back, you can make yourself dumber by watching me. Thank you. Or even just like, I don't know, go check out some girls OnlyFans. I don't know. I don't care what you all do with your free time. So, but I will do my best to consistently deliver quality content. So, another thing I want to discuss, excuse me, posture check, you know? By the way, I am familiar with some VTuber lingo. Feel free to put that in the chat. So, another thing. Schedule. Let's talk schedule. So, Excuse me. So schedule. I need to figure that out. Yeah, fixing the gremlin posture. Gosh, my chiropractor is gonna hate me. Yeah, you know, I do have some back problems because of these big wings I got. Yeah, the wings. We'll go with that. So you will see me stretch and kind of adjust things. But I know sometimes you'll enjoy that. And I need, yeah. If you want, I can announce whenever I'm about to stretch for the you know, for the enjoyers out there. Yeah, them wings are dummy thick. I can also announce when I'm about to drink water because I know you all enjoy that too. Dummy thick wings, yeah. They're actually quite, how do I say this? They're more velvety. Like, they're actually not, it's the bones that make them heavy. But the wings themselves, they're actually quite thin. They have like membranes. Yeah, that's the proper words, but it's the bones that are heavy. Yeah, so I might not have them out all the time, mainly because they are heavy and they do block some of the screen. Watch. Okay. Headphone check. Oh, that felt good. Okay. and hydration check, so I can make sure you all can hear the gulp. But yeah, they're more like the wings themselves. They're kind of actually quite thin. They're like membranes. If I were to like compare them with anything, they feel like the skin of like the grapefruit membranes. That's what they feel like. But they're strong. They're strong. Like, it takes a lot to injure me. Like, but you all might have seen this, but I do have a form. I call it my monster form. It does come out once in a while, mainly when I'm distressed or upset about something. And that's unfortunately what most people catch in their photos. Me not really looking my best. And that's okay, because over the years I've grown to appreciate that part of me, because that part of me is how I've survived and how I've made it. It's honestly what's kept me here and able to talk to you all. But I won't let it out on stream, okay? I've gotten better control of it. But I will, maybe, once I get enough funds, I will have somebody animate it for me. Someday, hopefully. Just not anytime soon. But also, you all are welcome to draw that if you really want to. It's okay. Like, I don't mind. Yeah, there's a bit of monster in all of us. It just manifests differently for other people. For me, it's more obvious. But we all have parts of us that aren't really that pretty. But it's okay because they are still parts of us. And we just learn how to use it in a positive way. So, I know I normally post my schedule on Saturdays, but I just need to finalize some things. Yes. Latte macchiato, that sounds good. But I just need to finalize some things, and I have a meeting tomorrow. More in the evening, but it's something that does need to get taken care of, so And I do have normie stuff I need to do tomorrow during the day, so there likely won't be a stream tomorrow. But I will say there probably is going to be one Monday, because I have that day available. I just have to finalize everything. But yeah. But I want to rest up, yes. Good. Have a good evening. I probably will end the stream soon, because it is getting kind of late, and I do need to sleep, believe it or not. Yes, big scary demon needs her sleep. But so I will post the schedule soon, probably tomorrow evening, and I will see you all very soon. This was a lot of fun, and I hope to see you all in later streams. I think that'll be it for me tonight. So, have a good night, and I will see you all very, very soon. Good night.